support.
The maestro, please!
Alright, it's the last week of summer and we're ending, well, pretty slow, honestly. This'll be for the week of
September 20th. 2025.
On this day in music back in 2014, Cheek to Cheek by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga would be released. It would go on to #1 on the Billboard 200, giving Tony Bennett the world record of oldest person to reach #1 on the Billboard 200 with a newly recorded album at the age of 88 and 69 days. Oddly enough, he replaced himself for that record because he achieved the same feat back in 2011 with Duets 2. Honestly, at this point, I'm just curious to see how long the Claire Obscure soundtrack can actually stay in the top 5, let alone #1 on the classical charts.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
I guess that same sentiment goes for Loewe's A Matter of Time on the jazz charts.
Singing.
I love rock and roll!
Somber's I Barely Know Her now spending a second week at #1. We'll see how long it sticks up there.
It's bigger than hip-hop, hip-hop.
I don't wanna write your love song, baby.
Swag 2, not technically a new album, considered a reissue of Swag that we went over just a few months ago. That being said, the additional disc, supposedly, because now it's considered a double album, is a 23 additional tracks. It really could just be another album in just called Swag 2, to be honest, but regardless. It's amusing that Lady Gaga is competing with Lady Gaga for the #1 spot on this chart.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
It's funny, there was a Kids Bop version released of Ordinary, and honestly, Ordinary was pretty clean as is. There weren't many adjustments made, and apparently Alex Warren was not made aware of the Kids Bop version.
I don't wanna write your love song, baby.
There's actually not currently a consensus in the music sphere on whether this is actually a new studio album or simply a reissue. There are a number of publications calling this his 8th studio album, but there are others that simply just call this a deluxe edition of Swag.
That's what I want, that's what I want. That's what I want, that's what I want, that's what I want.
At this point, I actually don't know if it's gonna get back to #1. So the standard album has 12 tracks, but if you manage to get the special edition, which is vinyl, or the limited digital download bonus version, you do get an additional track. Such a funny way. Finally getting to #1 with the assistance of its deluxe version that came out not too long ago, honestly. Now, as far as the deluxe version goes, it really only adds 2 new songs, the prologue, or Hunter's Mantra at the beginning, and Gino's Lament, the song that his actual voice actor sings to Guima in one of the opening scenes when we're introduced to the demons. The rest of it is just the sing-along version, instrumental version, and a cappella version of all the other songs in the movie. So summer did have a couple of good weeks for us, but next week is fall. Let's see how that season kicks off, given I guess the numbers are still going to be trickling in from summer, but still.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please! Maestro!